talents, like secret agent talents, like ba 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 da 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 da.
Not exactly. No, like something that you can do that's really, really cool that like nobody else can do.
Oh, like how Colin is like really good at foosball, like that type of talent.
Well, I mean, it's not really secret talent because he's always bragging about it.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, but can you play foosball?
Yes, but not well. Actually, pretty awfully.
Okay.
So that doesn't work. Oh, I know a secret talent. I'm really good at walking. Really, really good at walking. It's just like, oh wait, that's not secret. You see me walk all the time, and I mean, from what, it's incredible. I'm just really good at walking.
Maybe you should just keep thinking about it.
Maybe that's my talent. Thinking about. No, I can't even think about it. Oh, we'll figure it out.
Welcome back to Millionaire. You may have seen my former show called Millionaire, but because I do not have the same glasses, we had to rename the show. So, welcome to Millionaire! Now, this is my guest. What is your name? Your name is not important. Now it's time to get along with the show. Now, before my previous guest on other show was very disappointed because there were no lifelines because he did not know much about hair. So, I give you lifelines.
Oh boy. Okay. What are my lifelines?
There'll be lifelines in the show. You don't know the question, you ask the lifelines. We get there as we go, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so, are you ready? You know how the game works. Hold on a second, I'm getting a phone call. Not now! Okay. Okay, are you ready for the first question? Of course you're ready, that's why you're here. Okay, now we go with the first question. Air is made up of multiple things, but we pick two first. You get percentages right on this, okay?
Oh boy.
So,
Okay.
there are two elements in air we know of, nitrogen and oxygen. Okay, nitrogen, oxygen, okay, you know, this ain't science class, okay? So, pick either A, B, C, or D for the answer.
Okay.
Pick.
Oh, wait, I don't know what A, B, C, D is.
Okay. A, 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen. B, 21% nitrogen, 78% oxygen. C, 100% oxygen, 0% nitrogen. Or D, none. A, B, C, or D.
Let me take a deep breath and see if I can figure it out.
You're using up all the air. A, B, C, or D.
I'm gonna say A.
78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen.
Yes.
Your final answer.
Yes.
Your final answer.
Yes.
She is correct!
Yes!
Doesn't even need the lifelines, and obviously, as you understand, based off of my other TV shows, if she does not win, she does not get air. Let's move on to the next question.
Air. I didn't sign anything that was okay.
Alright. Air is mostly gas. Holds a lot of teeny tiny particles.
Ew.
These particles are called what? Is it A, atoms, B, molecules, C, aerosols, or D, aerosol spray?
What was B?
Molecules. Do you need a lifeline?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, what are my lifelines?
The lifeline number 1, I picked the right answer. Number 2, you flip a coin, you still don't get the right answer. Number 3, you get to call a friend.
Okay. Let me flip a coin.
Do you have a coin?
No.
Okay, well then we don't flip the coin.
What kind of game show is this?
Why do you not bring a coin if you get on a game show?
Okay, forget the lifelines. I want to save them. Let me go with, B.
B, molecules.
Yeah.
Molecules?
Yes.
That
Final
is
answer.
incorrect. The correct answer is aerosols.
What?
Not aerosol sprays. It is aerosols.
What?
There's a
Okay.
website I'm looking at right now, and it says aerosols, and it's got a cute graphic of a fire. There's a cute graphic of a fire. It shows that. Okay, next question. That,
Are you okay? Needs more.
I need air. I need air. Air. We all need air, actually. To live, you need air. You take any oxygen, what comes out? A.
Air? Oh, this is the question.
Oxygen. B. Monoxide. C. Carbon dioxide. Or D. Chlorine.
It's definitely not chlorine.
Definitely.
Definitely.
How sure are you on that?
I'm like 92% sure.
You are
it's
sure
not-
with molecules too?
I mean, no, it's not chlorine. It's not chlorine. That's not my answer. My answer is carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide was not a choice given. Would you like to try again?
Sure. What are they again?
I think the answer you were thinking of was carbon dioxide.
Oh, yes.
That one.
Then we'll go with that one. Yeah.
That would be correct.
Yes.
Now, there are different elements in life that change as you go up and as you go down. Okay.
Okay.
Now this one, you need help. You need help on this one. So, right away, I eliminate half the choices. Okay. So, air changes
Yeah.
more as you go up or as you go down.
So it's up or down? Those are the only answers?
Those are the only choices,
What were the other two that you took away?
north and south.
Okay, up and down. Air changes as you go up or down. It honestly, I thought it would change both.
It does, but it changes more going which way?
Oh boy. We'll say up. Definitely up.
Up?
Yes.
The movie? Up.
Yeah, it's a good
You
movie.
want to go up?
Yes.
Oop. My little baby nephew, he comes up to me, he goes up. I pick him up. He yells louder when he's up in the air because the air's louder whenever you're up. It is up. Up is the right answer.
Oh, all right. I'm not doing so bad.
You are doing very bad.
Oh.
Very bad. You have no air at the end of this.
No air? Okay.
Air for the world acts as a it's a something. You have to guess a what a thing, okay?
Okay.
So, is it A, you put the grapes in it, it's,
A basket?
no, not a basket,
Bowl?
it's, but with the holes in it.
A
Calendar.
Oh,
Calendar.
calendar?
Calendar.
Like a calendar?
Calendar, you put the grapes in it.
Colander.
A calendar.
Okay.
Calendar.
Okay. Calendar.
A calendar.
Okay.
Okay. Beatles. Okay. B a cushion. We sit on metal chairs. I need a cushion. Okay. A cushion. Okay. Is it C? Your best friend. It's always there. Or is it D? It acts as that annoying little fly that keeps flying around my head every night.
Are we still talking about air?
Yes, A, B, C, or D.
I'm real confused. Okay, so a colander, a hug from a friend, a fly that's not there. What was the second one?
You have to understand, this keeps the air from getting too hot, too cold. What does it
cushion.
do? What does it do? Is that your final answer, or are you saying cushion?
I don't even know. Sure, we'll go with cushion because the
That
other
is correct. It is a protective cushion based off of the stat I'm looking at right now.
Huh.
It acts as insulation. Insulation.
Insulation.
You put hole in the wall, you pull hand out, the fluffy stuff. It's insulation for the world. The insulation between us and the moon. Insulation. Okay. Okay. air is very fast, wouldn't you say?
I've never seen air move.
Exactly.
You can't see
it's
it.
that fast. Now, how fast would you say air is?
Do I get choices?
Yes.
Okay.
Here are your choices. It is 1 mile an hour, 100 miles an hour, 254 miles an hour, or 253 miles an hour. The clock is how you say ticking.
What was the second one? 1 mile or
100 miles,
100 miles an hour.
254 miles, or 253 miles. It moves quick, you know. It's like how you say the Flash. My name is Barry Allen. I am the fastest man alive, but I am not faster than the air.
I guess I'll say 254
Why?
because it's the highest number.
You think just because that you don't think that could be wrong?
No. I mean, I feel pretty good about it.
How good?
I like 15%.
Like you eat Krispy Kreme donut, you go, that's right. Like that answer, that's right.
Oh man, I could go for a donut. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you did not eat Krispy Kreme donut because that was not the right answer. I tricked you.
What?
It's 253 miles an hour.
What? You?
I tricked you.
Okay.
Now, when we talk about the world, we talk about air pollution. How we measure air pollution is by something called AQI, ask your parent. Now, if the AQI is over a certain number, you stay inside. Which number do we make sure that it is not over so that we can go outside?
You mean like a tornado?
No,
Hurricane?
like they make the stuff in the factory, the air gets to you, you go, you stay inside.
Okay.
So what number do we make sure when we measure the air, do we know that it is not too high? Is it A, 1, B, 3, 5, 1 million, or D, 100?
One what?
1 AQI.
Oh. Okay. We'll go with 1 million. It's a big number. What do you guys think? 1 million?
What do you think at home? What do you think? Do you think this is right? I do not think it is right. What I'm looking at does not think it is right. When I look deep into what is your name, it's not important. It is still not right. It is 100. If it says 100 on the AQI meter at home, you stay inside. You
Well,
got a
I
paper
learned
bag, you
something
go,
today.
you stay inside. One of the most important parts of the air is the force that is in the Air Force. When, as your final question, was the Air Force founded?
The Air Force, like the military?
The Air Force, when was it founded? Is it A, it never needed to be founded because it always existed? Is it B, yesterday? Is it C, 1947, or D, 1948?
Man, these questions are the worst.
Do not blame the questions when you do not have the answers.
Well, it definitely wasn't formed yesterday.
Are you sure?
I mean, if we're talking about the same Air Force that I'm thinking about, it's definitely not yesterday. And it definitely hasn't always been here. I'll just say 1947, 48.
1947, it is not a number.
47 and a half. Like in between 1947 and 1948.
That's still in 1947! Halfway between is still 1947!
I guess that's true.
It's in the day, it's a year!
But
It happens in a
what
year!
is like when the middle of when the ball is dropping from here to here and it stops and then
My
it's the middle
goodness
of
gracious! The
1948.
freaking number!
Okay, 1947.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the first time on this show that I'm witnessing somebody who is not losing hair, but is also not losing air. Congratulations, you have 1 million air.
I won! Oh boy, what do I win?
Well, you only got the last question right, so you get to keep the air, but you don't get any of the prizes.
Oh. Huh?
The prizes was the hair from Million Hair, and that is a prize. Thank you for joining.
Oh, you see the case, and you know what time it is. It's time for the memory verse. Let's see what we have in store today. I think it's going to be pretty good. Oh, what's the smell in here? Colin. Oh, so smelly, Pastor Colin. Anyway, let's see what we got. Oh, singing? Wait, what? Pirate singing? Okay, let's try it. Arr, I'm a pirate on the sea. Arr, yar, 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 yar. Let's do the memory verse in E-da-dee. I'm a pirate on the sea. I got a pig leg for a leg. I got a patch over eye. I'm a pirate on the sea. Lord, you are great. You are really worthy of praise. No one can completely understand how great you are. Psalm 145:3. A pirate on the sea in a dee-da-da-da-dee. That was it. That's yeah. That's my pirate singing voice. Okay. Let's see what is next. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, it's that easy? Okay. Oh. Musical chairs? What?
It's like the game, but like you do the scripture while you yeah.
Do I sing as the pirate still? No answer. Take that as a yes. All right, let's do it. I'm a pirate on the sea, scripture verse, you and me. Arr, 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 rhyming is so free. Lord, you are great. You are really worthy of praise. No one can completely understand how great you are. Psalm 145:3. Oh! I win. I win because I own at musical chairs. Woo! Oh, I wasn't playing against anyone? Oh. I thought that would be my hidden talent. Wow, well. Well, that's kind of embarrassing, but hope you had fun. Thanks for watching.
Well, hello. I'm normally supposed to be taking care of the weather, but in this case, we have something we've never seen before. No. Not the Parrot Q app, but you should download that. No, it's a movie. Something with cows? Jimmy, roll the clip. Everybody, you're going to want to see what this is. Right. next week we are going to see Cowboy the movie. So, get your popcorn, get anything you like. This movie is going to be amazing. So, I guess I'll see you next week for the movie.
All right, so let's check back in with our Me 3 this week. Remember, we're trying to read something from the Bible, say something to God, and do something for somebody else. So let's talk about how we're going to say something to God. You know, have you ever asked God a question before? Have you ever said something to him like, God, why did this happen? Why are things like this? Well, sometimes we don't ask questions about ourselves to God. No, our scripture that we're learning about is talking about how God made us special, and sometimes we don't ask God how he made us special. Sometimes we think that God made a mistake with us, that he made something wrong, but oftentimes God has some really cool things that he made each one of us to do and be. So here's what I want you guys to do this week. I want you to find at least a few times where you can sit down in your room whenever it's quiet, nobody else is around, and you just pray to God and you ask God, how did you make me special? What are the unique things about me? How am I different than everybody else? How am I special? And I think God's going to tell you some really cool things about that. So ask God how he made you special.
In our Bible story today, we learn about a young girl in the Bible that had to do something really hard and really important. And so we're going to find out how she fulfilled God's special purpose that he had for her. And keep in mind as you're watching this, that God also has a special purpose just for you. Not just the people we learn about in the Bible, but for you as well. So check this out.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how he created us and loves us so much that he made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story. Inspired by the Book of Esther.
Esther was the queen of Persia.
Wait, what? Queen?
Esther didn't become queen in the usual way. See, her father wasn't a king, and she wasn't from a noble family.
It's just me and cousin Mordecai.
In fact, Esther was Jewish. Many of God's people had been captured and brought to Babylon when their home, Judah, was conquered. Then Babylon was taken over by Persia. So Esther grew up in a land that wasn't her own. When Esther's parents died, her cousin Mordecai raised her as his very own daughter.
Always remember what our scriptures say. Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. Love him with all your strength.
One day, a new king named Xerxes came to power in Persia. He was so impulsive that he actually fired his queen, Vashti, simply for refusing to show up at a wild party.
She will never see me again.
When Xerxes had finally calmed down, he had realized he now had no queen.
I have no queen.
He would have to find a new one.
I must find a new one.
So the king decided to hold a contest. He ordered his officials to gather the most beautiful young women in the land and put them through an entire year of beauty treatments. Esther was one of those girls chosen.
Cousin Mordecai, what do I do?
Don't tell anyone you're from a Jewish family.
I have chosen my new queen. Drum roll. My new queen is Esther.
Me?
Assume the queenly royal crown. I might have to resize it.
Just as Xerxes had so impulsively switched queens, he also promoted a royal official named Haman higher than all of the other nobles in the kingdom.
Bow to me, you fools!
Haman was delighted when all of the officials outside the palace bowed low before him. When he discovered that Mordecai refused to bow, he was enraged.
You have to bow. Somebody make him bow.
Haman was so angry. He made a plan to destroy not only Mordecai, but all the Jews in the land. He laid it out for the king.
Your Majesty, these Jews live differently than everyone else. They don't obey your laws.
Fiddlesticks! That's just wrong.
Precisely. Give the order to destroy them.
Consider it done.
Xerxes agreed to the terrible decree. Messengers took the letter all over the kingdom.
Hear ye, hear ye. On the 13th day of the 12th month, all Jews are to be killed. Hear ye, hear ye.
When Mordecai and the other Jews discovered the horrible news, they dressed in rough clothing and wept bitterly. Mordecai sent a message to Esther in the palace, telling her what Haman had done.
You must ask the king to save our people.
Esther was devastated. She sent a response to her cousin.
No one can come before the king unless he sends for them. If I do it, I'll die, unless he reaches out his gold scepter to me.
Mordecai sent his answer right back.
You may not escape, even though you're queen. Who knows? It's possible that you became queen for just a time like this.
He's right. Here, tell this to Mordecai. Gather all the Jews. Don't eat anything for 3 days. I and my servants will fast too. Then I'll go to the king.
Esther faced an impossible dilemma, but she took 3 days to prepare her heart and her mind.
Bring my most beautiful royal robes.
Heart racing, Esther entered the throne room. Across the long hall, she saw the king seated high on the throne. Breathless, she waited for him to see her.
Please, please, please.
The king looked up, his dark eyes locked on Esther's face. And then he smiled. He reached out his golden scepter.
Thank God.
What is it, Queen Esther? I'll give you anything, up to half my kingdom.
Esther could have made her request right away, but she knew she would have a better chance if she made the king curious.
King Xerxes, if it pleases you, come to a feast I prepared today. Oh, and bring Haman.
Consider it done.
Esther created an elaborate feast for the king and his number 2 official.
Look at me, you peasants, invited to the queen's banquet.
At the meal, King Xerxes once again tried to discover what Esther wanted.
I'll give you anything, up to half my kingdom.
Once again, Esther held her ground and waited for the perfect moment.
I'd like you and Haman to come to another feast tomorrow. Then I'll answer your question.
The king agreed, and Haman spent the whole evening bragging to all of his friends.
You guys, the queen thinks I am the bomb.
But the second feast was a different story. As before, Esther prepared an incredible meal. Both Haman and the king were quick to dig in.
What do you want me to do for you? I'll give you up to half my kingdom.
Esther took a deep breath. Something told her this was the right moment.
Your Majesty, let me live. Please spare my people. We have been sold to be destroyed.
Haman paled and choked on his fillet, but the king's face flushed red with rage.
Who is the man who has dared to do such a thing?
Esther turned her gaze on Haman.
Haman is the one.
In a panic, Haman threw himself at the queen.
Totally didn't mean it. Please, please, please let me live.
You dare attack the queen? Take him away.
That very night, Haman was killed, and the king created a new order that would allow the Jews to be saved.
We will celebrate this day with great joy.
God had given Esther a surprising position in a foreign nation, and when the time was right, she would use all she had been given to save her people.
Okay, Sean, so we've had all episode now
Yeah.
for you to find your secret talent. What is it? What's your secret talent?
Well, that's the thing. I am not going to tell you because it wouldn't be a secret anymore.
Oh, well, I guess that's true.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a secret talent if I told you that I can, paint the Mona Lisa underwater with a Sharpie. Like, what? Wait.
What? You can do what?
I just gave away my secret talent. Now, like, 4,000 kids know that my secret talent is painting Mona Lisa. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's not a secret talent anymore. It's a superpower.
What? A superpower?
Superpower.
You mean, Sean, this isn't the catchphrase episode anymore. This is something else.
You'll never understand. But you're right, Sarah. It's not the catchphrase episode. But I guess that could be a superpower, though. Or, you know, superpowers are pretty cool.
I mean, they are cool, I guess. But, I mean, superhero movies aren't really that big a deal, so...
Well, you know what? Talking about superpowers, I'm actually writing a superhero movie for Kids Zone TV.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
It's
know
gonna have
if that's really...
It's gonna have superheroes, supervillains, superpowers. It's gonna have a really developed plot. It's gonna have a cast that you're gonna love. It's really good.
I don't know.
You don't believe me?
I mean, no, I believe you. I just
You don't believe in the idea?
I don't think it's really that great an idea.
What? Sarah, I am taking us from Kid Zone TV to Kid Zone Movie E.
Okay. I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, it's not real till you see it.